So when I was with RSD immersion and I learned social conditioning and social calibration and all that, I spent a year in Vegas. I learned a lot of stuff. The first time I came back to Montreal after studying with RSD, there's this concept of letter to your Inner-Chode. It is a letter you write to your previous person. You basically forgive him, you say you love him, you leave self-judgment, and you write a letter saying that he's gone. You've deleted him from your life. He no longer exists. Because that inner chode, so what is a chode, right? Chode is like a wuss, a pussy, like a, technically it's a penis which is wider than long. Like it's wider than it is long. I mean, you can't even imagine it, whatever, right? So that's what a chode is. And in RSD term, a chode is someone who's like a beta, he's not a man yet. So the letter to your inner chode is telling that guy that he's no longer alive, he's dead. And what we usually do is we write this letter to your inner chode and we burn it, right? So at immersion, what we used to do is we would burn it in front of everyone like a fucking cult, and we would put it inside this urn with all the ashes. And guess who came up with this idea? But I didn't tear up or burn my letter. I brought it with me to Montreal because I wanted to do something to it to get rid of it from my life. And this is what I did. I took that letter, I took it to that fucking pedestal throne, I put it right here where I was sitting. And I sat just like that in front of the letter. And I stared at the back of the chair for 10 minutes, thinking about everything that has happened to me. And just took it all in. The love, the hate, the sadness, the anger, everything that I have felt, I just took it in. And then, once I had eliminated that chode from my mind and my body and my soul, and when I was ready to let go, I got up, walked, and I never looked back. And I don't know what happened to that letter. Who gives a shit? But that is how I eliminated my inner chode. And remember, inner chode is never really eliminated, right? Because it's still in me. Because my memories are still in me. The schemas are still here. But that is a sign or a symbol that you are ready to let go of your previous person. But the key is to be forgiving, to not have self-judgment, and just tell that guy, I forgive you. I'm happy with you because I am you. So that helped me do that quite a bit. So I'm very thankful today that we came back here and kind of talked about this.
Hi Bea, I wanted to wish you a happy birthday, wish you all the best. The fondest memory I have of you is the Kaikipan dance from Shah Rukh Khan. And the way you did it, it was amazing. The style of the tie tucked in the shirt, something I will never forget. You're fabulous, and that's my fondest memory of you. So once again, happy birthday. Take care.
Hey, so the fondest memory I have of my brother is yet to come. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday! Wish you all the best in your life because you deserve great things. Thank you for every single wonderful moment we share. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for being a great friend for me. Simply thank you for being you. And see you tonight. We're gonna raise a toast for your birthday and for our friendship. I love you and see you soon.
So my nickname for the birthday boy is Mr. Vegas. And one of my favorite memories is when we ate at the Brixton. I was having a horrible day, and him and his jokes just happened to brighten me up. And he is an amazing person, and he has a lot of resourceful information that you can learn from. Happy birthday, wonderful. Mwah. I miss you so much.
I just wanted to send you this video to tell you happy birthday, and I'm really grateful to know you. And you know, there's one thing that really marks me from you is that every time I show you a stretch or that you do an exercise, is that you're really connected to your body, and that's really something that I find amazing about you. So still I just want you to be connected again with your body and become better every day. And happy birthday, Farhan.
Happy birthday to you. So my fondest memory of Bhaiya is what I call Farhan. Is actually a very, very, very long time ago when Doc T was trying to become Dr. Farhan Ph.D. This was a very long time ago when I was picking or dropping actually Farhan, so Bhaiya, and my husband back to their bachelor apartment. And I dropped my husband off home, and then Bhaiya and I were just sitting in the car and talking for around 2 hours outside of near McGill about life, just random talking. It's one of the fondest memories I have. So happy birthday, and hope we have many more fond memories in the future.
This is Mom. The first and the most memorable day of my life is when he said the first word Mambula. At the same time, he pointing at the water. Whenever he become thirsty, he wants to drink water, and it's called Mambula. And happy birthday, my son. Peace out.
I think honestly, you have pictures that are worthy. No?
Can we have 3 minutes of your time, Lamia?
Yes.
Sorry, man, 3 minutes.
No,
Can I get 3 minutes?
Take as much as you want.
See, now it's 2 minutes and 45 seconds.
I like this guy.
Okay, so he's gonna ask you some questions
Awesome.
about me
Okay.
please don't.
Do I
say
look
anything.
cute?
That's all she cares about, if she looks cute or not.
Okay.
So we've been going all over Montreal today. We went to my M&I where I studied for 10 years, met all my technicians and other students, and they're like, "Oh, you're Farhan! Oh my God!" Like, it was fucking crazy. Like going there after 4 years. Anyway, and yeah, so we're gonna go see other people after this, and we're gonna do breakdancing and stuff. But
Yes!
I don't know.
Dancing. Love it.
Kyle might have some questions.
Hey,
for you.
everyone.
What do you want to ask?
Okay.
I'm Lamian. Nice.
I just stand here and look cute.
I will kill you for something sexual. I swear to God.
It's nothing sexual. Well, actually, the answer could be sexual, but the question isn't.
Okay.
Okay. What's your fondest memory of Farhan?
I met Farhan at the fashion week, and he was trying to flirt with me while I was on the job. But he wasn't really flirting. He was just being very, very nice, right? And then I didn't really like him at the beginning, to be honest. But then something happened where we met up again for bubble tea, and we just clicked. And since then, he's been my mentor for a lot of things. He's been my guru. He's helped me through my ups and downs. He's listened to me talk about boys left and right. So yeah, he's just honestly like the most down-to-earth guy I've ever met so far. And yes, he's a YouTuber and he has like 1 million views, whatever, but don't let that fool you. He's actually a teddy bear deep down. And yeah, he's a cool guy. Love him. Be his friend.
Thank you.
I actually love you.
Wait, that's the fondest memory?
Okay, the fondest memory was wait, let me think. Restaurant. We went to a restaurant at like 12:30 at night, and we went to this really ghetto ass concert that he took me to watch this like weird old man band play the guitar. And there was this girl there that was like flirting with him, and she was like kind of like not like jealous of me, but like she was like trying to like, you know, get me away from him and shit. But it didn't work because we ended up going to the restaurant, me and him, and we had really good food. And another memory, he actually made me start eating meat again, which that's pretty impressive because I haven't eaten meat in a year and a half. And I was at his place and we were trying to order food, and he's like, hey, well, I'm not gonna order any vegan or vegetarian food. We're gonna eat like real people do, I guess. So he ordered Greek food, and he ordered like extra, what was the chicken called? Souvlaki. He ordered extra souvlaki, and it was in front of my face, so I ate it, and I felt really happy about that. So yeah, that was a good memory too, because he kind of helped me a lot there. Yeah.
That's the fondest memory.
That's the moment.
I
Yeah.
got her to eat meat. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
Donald Trump, fuck Donald Trump. And then a bunch of cops were right behind them, just ready to cause havoc.
Some of my favorite moments with Farhan would have to be our brainstorming sessions that we had at Strength Camp during our internship last year. We would sit and talk for hours about our ideas that we had, about life, and about everything that he's pretty much talking to you guys about in videos. It's crazy. I love how far you've come, bro, and I know you'll keep going, and I know you'll reach the top soon. Love you, man. Happy birthday.
So as I'm waiting for the bus, I thought this would be a great time to wish you a happy birthday, Farhan. I wish nothing but the best for you, brother. I hope you had a great birthday. I hope the meal I made for you is really, really good. That vegan meal, you know. First time I met you was at Chase and Hunter, the photo shoot that we did, and then we did the challenge there where we all had to freeze with that Black Beatles song. And then I saw you choking a kid. So I thought you were really funny and hilarious that was an idea that you wanted to do. So I was really intrigued in meeting you and talking to you. That's why I introduced myself to you and we talked. And from there, we became friends. We're getting closer now. You're cool. From then on till now, I hope that we take over the world in training and health-wise, just really teaching people what they need to hear, what's been hidden from them, what we were taught as kids, because we didn't know this. And we still don't know much now, but just we have a better insight than most would. To thank you just for being the person you are, not for anything, just being the person you are, a really great guy. That's it, bro. Happy birthday again. Kill it until next year. You don't look 35, you look 20, except with the beard. But that's it, brother. Ciao.
Yo, hello. This is a tribute to Doc Testosterone and his birthday. So this is my sort of condolences and my good birthday wishes to Doc Testosterone. I want to tell a story about him. So I think the most efficient and beautiful thing about him is that he always sort of spread the knowledge. And nowadays that I feel like a lot of people are very caught up in the process of now and about themselves, Doctor actually spreads what he knows and he gives it back as he gave it to me, and he gives other people the knowledge that he had. So you see often that people actually lack of some knowledge or they don't see opportunistic ways, and that's just because they don't have the fundamentals taught to them. And sometimes it's just because they didn't have the best teachers, or they didn't have even the opportunity to learn. But about him, what's so brilliant is that he just gives the knowledge and gives the advice and teaches how to do it. And he's a rare diamond in this time that actually he teaches. And teaching is very important, maybe even sometimes underappreciated. So the doctor sometimes is not only the doctor, but he's also the professor. So that's my short story and description of the birthday boy, Dr. Testosterone, and thank you for listening.
Okay, so when we were on Saint Laurent earlier today, I saw all these girls and I was like, if these girls knew our Snapchat, right? They knew what we were doing every day, the influence we were causing to the world, sort of the benefit we were providing society, they would want to hang out with us. They would want to be around us. They would want to be around our Snapchat. They would want to be part of our life. But they don't know us. Why? So I asked Kyle, what's the way for these girls to know what we're doing, what we're up to? And he brought up a very good point. Find influencer girls in the city and get into her Snapchat. Because then these other girls who are following that girl will be like, oh, who is this guy in the Snapchat? He must be important, right? Social proof. So now the next question is, how do we find these influencer girls? I don't really know. Maybe it's nightlife, right? Because Montreal is big on nightlife. But we don't really want to party till 4 a.m. every day. So I don't think that's the only answer. It could be fashion. It could be, you know, some fashion model who lives in Montreal. And obviously there aren't many because they moved to LA and Miami if they are fashion models. So I don't know. We're going to figure it out. But the journey continues.
Yo,
Music's never done. Now we're going to Mandy's to eat dinner. Healthy food. How are you? We just saw a bunch of fuckers outside screaming, oh my god, fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, and then there was really cops like soldiers in SWAT gear, like marching on soldiers. We do our cheat meals on Sunday, so we'll come back and pig out on Sunday.
Okay.
Eat healthy 6 days, Sunday and big cheat meals.
So we,
7,000.
you guys are always like,
Yeah,
we're
we're a group.
Like,
We're about 8
7.
people. I'm serious. We were in Toronto last week.
These 8 people always follow the picking out on Sunday and 6 other days?
No.
No cheating?
Actually, no.
Okay.
Just me and him follow the 6 day. Everyone else cheats every day. They just join us on Sunday.
You know, if that would be somebody else, I probably would give a pretty banal speech of celebrating you today, of having that special day. You know, birthdays are overrated. Me and you both know that you celebrate every single day of your life. And you, oh my friend, have absolutely insatiable hunger for life in general. And that alone attracts people towards you. That makes people want a piece of that incredible energy. With that being said, add some natural charisma and some strong NLP skills, and you can get yourself one hell of a guy walking the streets of Montreal. I gotta say, I miss our training days. I miss our cheat days even more. Some spontaneous missions, some endless conversations that gave me certain realizations in life. We all walk into each other's life for the reason, and we all become a piece of each other's puzzle. I'm really glad that I came across you. You are, and you do have a greatness, and there's much more yet to come. So happy birthday! I wish you all the best.
Happy birthday, Farhan. My favorite memory of you is when you came to listen to my violin recital. It made me very happy that you were there. Wishing you a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Farhan, you crazy bastard. I am so happy that you stepped foot in my gym one day and introduced yourself, and we have been friends and connected ever since. I love what you're doing right now. You are growing your tribe. You are helping so many people. Keep going, keep pushing. You guys are so lucky to have Doc Testosterone in your life. He's amazing. He's helped me with my own personal growth. He continues to help push me to strive to be better every day and to be a better resource to my audience as well. So happy birthday, Farhan. Live it up. Have a great party. Have a great celebration. And I'm sure we'll be hearing all about it.
Happy birthday, Farhan. So the past few days, I have been trying to think of what is my favorite memory of you, and I'm having a very hard time, and I just feel like it's because all time spent with you has pretty much been my favorites. Although I'll never forget the time that you came over and you met my cat for the first time, and he was so happy that he started purring, and you had no idea what that sound was, and you kind of freaked out a little bit. That was probably the weirdest, most hilarious thing that I have ever seen in my life. I'm just really not used to your awkwardness towards animals, but don't worry, we are definitely going to work on that. So since I've known you, I've realized that you are probably the complete opposite of me. We are two total different people, but you know what? We complement each other very well. I've only known you for a couple of months, but it feels like forever. You always bring out the best in me, and I can always be myself when you're around, and I really, really love that about you. Thank you for your kindness, for always being brutally honest at all times, and for your friendship. To many more birthdays to come.
Yo, yo, shout out to my boy Farhan. They say in this life that you only need 3 friends. A mechanic, a lawyer, and a doctor. And I am proud to count Farhan among those of my friends who has taken the Hippocratic Oath and works each day to benefit the lives of others. A bit of a douchebag, but then again, most doctors are. Happy birthday, dude. Cheers.
One of the funniest memories I have with Doc is a while back when him, my other cousin, and I went to the mall, and we were at the store and Doc wanted to try the shirt on, but Doc being Doc, not caring about societal rules or societal norms, could care less about the fitting room. So in the middle of the store, Doc takes his shirt off, hands it to me, and tries the shirt he wants to try on. But I decide to play a trick on him. I see a sign up above us, and while Doc is trying to change back into his original shirt, I take his shirt and throw it up to the sign, and it gets stuck up there. So Doc is now shirtless. And this is way before he was ripped or jacked. So you can imagine an unfit Doc jumping up and down for at least 5 minutes trying to retrieve his shirt from the sign. And all my cousin and I could manage to do was just stand there and laugh at him. And there are passerbys giving him the weirdest stares. And it took up to 10 minutes for him to finally get the shirt down from the sign. Anyways, happy birthday, Doc. You are an inspiration and a role model. Keep up the work. Very proud of you.
Hey man, happy birthday from Max, your favorite business partner. And the number one memory that I remember about me and you is probably the second time that we met. And we talked for a few hours. And I remember at the end, I told myself in my mind, I was like, this guy gets it. Like, this guy gets how to be successful. And in my life, I don't let a lot of people in. Like, I have a really small circle of friends. I can't relate to most people because I'm working all the time. I have big dreams, big ambitions, big goals and everything. And I know that you're the same kind of person, so it's perfect. So yeah, that's what I remember the most. The second time that we met, we talked for a few hours, and yeah man, we were exactly on the same page. And from that day I knew that me and you are going to do good things. So talk to you later. Bye.
Farhan, it's your birthday. Big one, huh? So I'm super happy to have met you, and my fondest memory? I'd say it's when you cut me in line at lunch and walked me back to work. Totally different. Never had that before in my life. And that's why I think you're so awesome, because you really take it by the horns and go for it. You're so awesome, and I can't wait to see all the things that you do. Check you later.
Alright, so this is a message about my boy Farhan. Very serious guy. He gets everything he does 100%. Amazing effort. Only the classiest behaviors, classiest integrity, and the classiest women. Fondest memory I have of him is back in the day when he was thinking about doing the pickup stuff. He actually called me over and he gave me a biscotti and a little espresso machine in his apartment. Wasn't very much in the apartment, but that's what he had. And it was my first time ever having biscotti ever. So he opened up my eyes to biscotti, and he sat me down there. He's like, man, I'm thinking about, going and doing this whole RSD thing, and he wasn't really sure about it. And I was like, just talking through the realities of what it would be like and what it would not be like, get clear expectations. So then he comes with me to Vegas, all the way to Vegas for 1 week for a trip. And at the end of the week, he's like,
I'm staying. He just stayed. That was it. He just stayed in Vegas after going there for a week. And I think he was there for like a year or two. And that just shows the level of dedication or commitment that he has personally to himself, to his word, to his ambitions, and just the level of respect he has for people that he knows as well.
Something really interesting about Mandy's is that it's a healthy place. They have kombucha, which is a probiotic tea that's good for your gut bacteria because it's fermented tea basically. Now, one thing that I've noticed about healthy places, bringing girls like on a first date to a healthy place is that it's you recognize right away if the girl is in alignment with your values, right? So if the girl is like, say, a party girl, she's drinking all the time, she's not really going to be in alignment with my life's values, and we're not going to get along. But what I usually do, which is really cool, is let's say a girl's at my place, I will take a wine glass and fill it up with kombucha tea and serve her. Now, especially if, let's say she's been in the party life and now she like kind of got out of it, or she's kind of like used to that, like she knows that, like alcohol, but she wants to be healthy, and I want her to see me as someone who is a healthy person. So when I mix those two, like a wine glass with kombucha tea inside, it's really fucking unique. And it's also something that you can share with her because you want her to be healthy as well. So, yeah, do that with girls, they fucking love it.
That was amazing, thank you.
I'm so happy right now. If you want to get to know exactly what we're doing, add us on Snapchat, Doc Testosterone, workout videos, meal prep, bachata dancing, what the fuck we eat, where we go out, the goof shit we did. We go into the street and stand like this in the middle of the street. All that shit we do, see it on Snapchat, Doc Testosterone. So in every video Elliot's ever done, he goes, done. Every video, except one, where he interviewed me. And I think he was really happy. So he woke me up at 6 in the morning. He's like, yo, Doc, let's go do a video together, interview. I'm like, cool. So I get up, my eyes are all red, haven't gotten any sleep, hair's all fucked up. We go outside strength camp and we film a video. Entire video gets filmed. He asked me about hormones and fitness and character and neuroscience. The name of the video is Brain Science for Bodybuilding, or Bodybuilding for Brain Science, something like that. And then at the end of the video, instead of saying done, he goes, done! Done! Like the first time ever. And I was like, damn, that's so cool. You know what I mean? Elliot, man, love the guy. Guys, it is time for you to go out there and reclaim your masculinity.